thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. Like Niji EN or not, like Millie Parfait or not, they did this, which is a creative thing, and it is a nice thing to do for your gen mates and your branch mates. I guess in this case it would be Niji EN Awards 2024 and year debut celebration. Here we go. Basically, they did an award show where they had, you know, some people we like, some people we don't like. Like Vox is someone that a lot of people don't like. It is what it is. But what they're trying to do, Happiness Incarnate Award. There you go. Out of everybody, there was Yuki Wilson, Albin, Maria Marinette, and Sunny Briscoe. Yuki Wilson won it, from what it looks like. Then you have the next awards. Renzotto won the Ultimate Chill Vibes Generator. Out of Petra, Clara, Maria, and Ren. At least Clara was there. You know, it's nice to have someone else there. So, Ultimate Chill Vibes Generator, he's just a chill guy. We see further, I'm not going to go into everything. We have Meloko, Reimu, Elira, and Aya here. And, you know, some clips of them doing their stuff. Pulling Finana back into the water, I guess. And the person who won that one, let's see who won. They didn't actually put who won, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Crown Jewel of Headgear. Oh, well, it's the one that people don't like. It's the one that people don't like. Most dangerous when armed with a BL Dojin. It's the one that people don't like. So yeah, it's one that people don't like, and that's fine, I guess. Let's see who else wins. I'm just trying to go through the winners of the Niji Awards. The people who was Crown Jewel of Headwear did end up being Millie's hat. The Millie's hat. Look, everyone loves Millie's hat. You can have your disagreements about Millie herself, but you cannot disagree that her hat is awesome. We all simp for Millie's hat. That's just one of those funny things that goes on there. Let's see. Of all these people, Scream Supreme, we have Finana, who won the Scream Supreme. We have Visionary Extraordinaire. Interesting. Well, I mean, I think out of everybody, it was Doppio. I would have probably preferred Doppio or Yuki to win, but we know who won now. So that's that one. Then we have person who is Meme Supreme Overlord. It ended up being, looks like, so, well, that's that. I'll say that I disagree with that. Dancing Slay Supreme Award, Maria Marinette won that one. Nice, nice, nice. We have further. I hope I didn't miss anything. Of course, Mr. I Don't Like White People won, most likely to be adopted by crows. Well, that kind of makes sense, though. Rosemi Lovelock wins another award of Most Master Comedic Timing. I do agree with this one. Let's keep going. Is the Loaf and Beyond Award was won by whom? Okay, there's some good people in there. Someone's Booba won it. They didn't say who it was, so someone's Booba won it. Oh, Petra did. Petra Gurin did. Loaf and Beyond. All right, let's see who wins this one. We have Vizalia's Bandage, who won, if it'll freaking load. Master of Hand Cam Shenanigans. Look at the winners. Fulgur won Old Man Segs Award. Well, that kind of makes sense. And then they do some announcements of stuff that's going to be happening and blah, blah, blah. I'm just looking for the awards, to be honest with you, just to see how they did it. They try to do it in a full-on award show type of thing. We have, why is this Oji-san is Roma? Well, Roma won something. Well, it's nice to see some of the new generation CEN win it. We have Anna, who won Pitch Perfect. Well, yeah, Anna has a really good singing voice. She has a lot of foot and mouth moments, of course, and I've mentioned them before, but she does have a good singing voice. You can't deny that. Whether you like her or not, you can't deny that she actually has a good singing voice. Sunny Briscoe, Ultimate Onichan Magnet. You have next Verve Vermilion, Certified Baby Girl Energy. You have next, of course, Reimu Endo, who won this one, who's Certified Backtastic. I don't know what the hell that even means. What does that even mean? Let's move on and see who's the next one. A Hot Disaster. I thought that would be, yep, Scarla won it. I would have expected that. Scarla did win that, so okay. Most Gentle Voice. Let's see who won that one. The person who won that one is Clara. Clara has the most gentle voice. Nice. All of them delightfully depraved. So basically, everyone's delightfully depraved, dazzling, diabolical, doting, blah, 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 blah. And then you have, you know, people here. Best Team Player, nominated by Niji EN Livers, is Millie Parfait. Interesting. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't want to go too far. Didn't want to, it's a freaking 1 hour and 53-minute thing. Cut it short by who won and who lost. It is nice to have that done. It's nice for some of the newer people and some of the less recognized people be at least recognized in some way. Whether you like the agency or not, whether you like it or not, it's nice for the individual livers, which is who I root for more than the agency, the individual VTubers out there to get some recognition for something that's being done. In a bit of a Hololive funny and a bit of just a little bit of fun times, meme times, whatever you want to call it. This is what happens when Vivi from FlowGlow eats dumplings. It's cursed. It's very cursed. Her eyes are wide open, and her mouth is just like nom 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 nom. Looks like the freaking Cookie Monster right there. Very cute, very cute, very interesting. VTubers eating always amuses me. VTubers eating tickles something in me, especially when they're eating something crunchy like chips. Fauna's drinking from a straw face. Ours have been so funny for me ever since it was pointed out. Looking like a goldfish eating. Vivi's rigging looks kind of goofy sometimes, but it feels oddly natural to her. Found out an X post, feeling you guys will like it. Here we go as well. Here's the X post here from this person. Vivi's eyes almost pop out of their head after eating gyoza filled with poifuru. Poifuru is classic ingredient. And so yeah, just all of a sudden her eyes get big. There we go. Just want to show you guys some fun stuff. This is what happens when you are too much of a fan of an organization. You should always have a little bit of objectivity. Of course, biases are common. I have my own biases. I try to check my biases at the door, but sometimes they do creep in a little bit, as you know, and I try to make you guys very aware of this. Of course, here we go. Here's someone, Vader, who used to be a part of the Nijisanji community, and it says, VTuber fans really are special, man. This dude is subscribed to Doobie and Raden while talking about turning to the other side, and I don't remember ever being invited to any Nijisanji events. This person here says, now I remember you. You leeched and mooched off of Niji EN like crazy during their prime. Now you're making hollow stuff. LMAO. You're a genuine snake, dude. The girls promoted you and invited you to events. Now you turn to the other side. And where is this coming from? This is coming from directly from their community page on their YouTube, as you can see here. And of course, you know, people are, let's see the way they responded. The other side, what the F are we in Star Wars? I don't know where he got all that information from, but at least I unlocked a new copy pasta for this channel. Bro is on to nothing. The other side is if Niji and Hollow talents don't love each other. Exactly, the talents themselves, the VTubers themselves, have no problem with each other. Like we're seeing recently in other things that I've covered, they do a lot of covers together. They do occasionally when, you know, you don't have the unicorns getting too angry, they'll do collabs together. They'll do all these different cross promotions because it is better for the fandom. It is better for each individual fan group for both of them to be successful and both of them to be involved with one another. It's not this like world war between like two factions. It's not that. It's not that serious. And that's why I don't respect people who make it that serious. Of course, I always look at the bad sides of both areas because every side has a good one and a bad one. Both companies have had good and bad. But going like this against somebody because, okay, they decided to go towards Hololive when their Oshis are gone, or when, you know, maybe Nijisanji has, you know, wronged them in the way that they currently are. You don't know. Last I checked, a ton of clippers announced they will no longer do Niji clips after the Selen termination black box stream. Anyways, crazy Nijisanji fans aren't worth the attention from Vader or from me. So yeah, I like how the bottom comment admits Niji EN is past his prime, as well as Super whatever had their morale shaken a couple times, especially immediately catching criticism for even thinking about doubting the company. They even clipped Vivi and end up being forced to private it. So much negative BS. Unfortunately, yes, a lot of negative BS happens there, and I don't like that. I don't like when that much negative BS pops out because it is not deserved from the community. The community doesn't deserve to have that for people who are trying to be positive, and you know, that much tribalism is never good. Something big is happening with Hoshilive Corporation. Hoshilive Corp is a Spanish-speaking agency, from what I know, from Spanish-speaking VTubers, that is a talent agency that supports both our artists and external collaborators, strengthening and expanding the Hispanic community. They have made a update on what they're going to be doing in the future. This is the cessation of all activities, or at least their current VTuber activities. Hoshilive Corp will cease its activities as a future VTuber agency. From now on, all of our talents will be released as independent talents, leaving behind Hoshilive Corp agency structure and forming a new one of individual representation. All of the talents will be supported in the transition and adaptation to ensure that this change is carried out smoothly and successfully. This support will continue until each talent is firmly established in their independence. In the context of the announced changes regarding the structure of Hoshilive Corp, we would like to inform you that auditions have officially ended. Decision responds to our transition from comprehensive VTuber agency to a model focused on individual representation. So instead of it being a comprehensive VTuber agency, looks like they're going to be more of an individual talent management agency, as in like a la Mythic Talent and that type of thing, from what I understand. We know this change may come as a surprise to some, but we want to remind you that this is not the end, but rather an adaptation to a different working model. This new approach will allow us to offer more personalized and meaningful experience for our talents. Our main motivation has been to give our talents the freedom to grow independently and authentically, allowing them to explore their full creative potential without the limitations of a traditional agency. So like I said, from what it looks like, they are going more the way of like mythic talent or maybe mythos or anything like that, which I believe are more individual talent managers for individual talents, and each one of them being separate from the big agency, and each one of them just being supported that way. It's a different model for sure. Not sure if it's going to be successful for them, but it is what they have decided to do. And at the very least, each individual VTuber is able to keep their IP, which is great. Which is an Indonesian VTuber agency, has decided to, it formed in 2020, so it's only 4 years old, that they're going to be closing on the last day of 2024. The IPs of the people in there will be retained by the individual stars themselves. And of course, here's a ChatGPT translation of the announcement. Let's see right here. 2024 had to get more closure there. Basically, the Twitter X is going to be this place here. This is the YumeLive here, who is the Akun official, the translate the bio, gives lots of happiness. These are the people in YumeLive streaming here. You see their talents there. They were hiring a talent manager back in October. Here are a lot of their talents here. And here's what they say down here. First and foremost, we would like to express our gratitude to all viewers who have consistently supported the stars and YumeLive up until now. After much consideration, we regret to announce that with a heavy heart, we have decided to end YumeLive's journey on December 31st, 2024. This decision was made in the best interest of all parties, including both stars and our staff. After YumeLive concludes, all matters related to stars, such as their characters, YouTube channels, and social media, will become full ownership of each individual star. They will continue their journeys independently. This is the way that when something closes, that's how it should be. You're no longer going to be making money. You're no longer technically going to be an agency or an entity, so why not give things to the talents? That's the way I believe, at least. We would like to clarify the confusion regarding the previous announcement from Nekoyama Sena. It was not true that YumeLive will transition into a group or community. All decisions made by Nekoyama Sena were personal and carried out without coercion from YumeLive. Additionally, we want to emphasize that YumeLive's decision to end its journey is not caused by Nekoyama Sena. Regarding the merchandise of the stars, some will remain available for purchase until each product stock is depleted. After that, each star will have the option to independently reproduce the sold out merchandise. So they're even giving them the merch rights. That is insane. That is hardly ever heard of in any kind of agency. Finally, we would like to once again extend our deepest gratitude to everyone who has supported us throughout this journey. We hope that all parties will continue to support whatever choices and steps the stars take in the future. This art marks the end of YumeLive's journey. Thank you, YumeLive team. Probably the best thing for Sena, seems she never recovered since the frog incident. The one where she ate frog legs. The frog termination. Edit, never mind. Keroro Suika's termination, although I wanted to hear more about it. It's insane how one single tragedy, incident, drama, graduation can really kneecap an agency to their knees. Sena said she will stop channel activities to behind-the-scenes staff for YumeLive, to be behind-the-scenes staff. On January 20th, the agency shut down before that date to the point that they have added last sentence on the 4th paragraph. It's something weird is going on in the background. I mean, I am not privy to that information, but it seems very strange that they decided to, almost like a punch in the gut. It's like, oh, you wanted to be staff? Well, no, we're just going to end everything. I don't know. It seems weird, but it sucks that the agency is down and it's going to be out because there are a lot of good VTubers that probably enjoyed their time in the agency, probably had fun. And I mean, although like they said, the Frogos down here, the Keroro Suika's termination was a sour spot. I'm sure that they were trying their best to be the best that they can be. A very quick little PSA for those of you who are in the VTubing sphere, are a YouTuber, or anyone who's around. They are doing, YouTube does on occasion do this, where they remove people that they assume are bots, and sometimes it can be quite a bit of people. Like in October, we had Maeve Kagekiri from VNU say that you lost almost 4,000 subscribers in the past 2 weeks, so make sure to check if YouTube decided to unsubscribe you. Here's to hoping it's just removing bots, but then again, can we really trust YouTube? Yeah, nowadays YouTube doesn't have very much trust from the community, from creators, myself, other people, etc., because they really have done some messed up stuff. And they really have done this. I feel your pain. It's not a nice thing to wake up to. YouTube making things harder for creators. It's good to share this around, of course, and of course make it. A lot of people are still subscribed, etc., etc. It's of course, like I said, it tends to be usually removing bots, but some regular subscribers do get hit in that whole big sphere of things. So that does happen. It does happen occasionally. And when it does, of course, it hurts the subscriber base, it hurts the creator. So of course, let your creators know that if you were unsubscribed, subscribe back to them. Let them know that this is a possibility of things happening. I had covered Adora Fortuna recently before for having to apologize or feeling that she had to apologize for a meme that was going around about fertility and things like that. Other people were saying that it wasn't a big issue. VOLS, of course, being a corporation, as all do, for PR, they do have to be a little bit stringent on these things. It's understandable that, of course, the message that she says here, do not send anybody hate for, VOLS or whatever, for having to do these things. It's kind of a thing that happens when you're in an agency. You do a lot of times have to apologize for things you really don't really actually have to apologize for, but just for the betterment of the PR, you end up having to do that. And of course, that's what they say. I think the part where she says she wouldn't like for people to spread hate in her name should be eye-opening to some people. Yes, how VOLS handled it sucked, and I'm convinced that some people just want to make corpos burn. Vol knowingly threw her under the bus and they're just finally getting S for it. Yes, of course, but she doesn't want you to send more hate. The justice requested don't crusade in her name for it. Give them S if you want, but don't involve her name in it, which is the main thing that I'm getting here. Here's what she's saying here, directly from her mouth, so to speak.
So, this is kind of nerve-wracking, but I wanted to talk about some things really quickly because I don't want to ignore the elephant in the room. But basically, first up, I have been seeing some speculations on Twitter that I'm self-suspended, and that's not true. I
hadn't seen that before.
I wasn't self-suspended. Okay, I think that I can say that at least. I wasn't self-suspended. I chose to take a break because certain things were taking a toll on me. You know, not just the whole thing that, got lit on fire, but certain things were beginning to take a really big toll on me. And so I decided to cancel my stream of my own free will, which is why I'm live right now too. Kind of to be like, I'm not self-suspended. I'm not under bars or anything too. So, first thing is that first thing I wanted to address is that I'm not self-suspended. I am free to stream as far as I'm aware. And I'm not self-suspended. Break. And I honestly wanted to keep taking a break until like the 30th, which is tomorrow. And after that, mainly because it's taking a toll on me. Okay, my health has been suffering a little bit because of this situation, and as a result, I don't know, sorry, this is my first time doing something like this. This reads like a performing, but I didn't want to act happy when I wasn't happy, or I didn't want to pretend like nothing was going wrong.
Well, that's good. That's very good. That's very good for her to want that. And of course, she says later on that, don't go and brigade people in my name. Don't go and cause hate in my name. She alludes to that type of stuff, which is good, which is, of course, the thing I also recommend. Don't go and brigade people. But like I said, VOLS, I'm not defending VOLS either, because they messed up. They threw her under the bus, or at least seemingly threw her under the bus to make her apologize for that. Maybe she apologized of her own free will. We don't know. We'll never know. But of course, VOLS had to do that. And that had to be done for the, desire to keep PR good. And every company, whether it be VOLS, whether it be Hololive, whether it be Nijisanji, whether it be whoever, will do that eventually to a VTuber. That is one of those things that happens when you're in an agency. The Holo Countdown with the girls is going to be happening soon. This is the final countdown of 2024. It's going to be done on New Year's Eve to celebrate the whole thing. Catch the Hololive production countdown live 24 to 25, which starts at 11 p.m. on December 31st. Setlist reveal. Of course, this should be is JST. Remember, JST. So in your area, if you are like in the Western Hemisphere and you are PST, Pacific Standard Time, you will not be seeing this like exactly 11 p.m. It's going to be your specific time at that point, probably sometime during the day. Celebrate year's end with Hololive. Look forward to it. And of course, this is the set list of things that are going to be happening. Any angle, bling, bang, bang, born, mesmerizer, high, yorokonde, poke dance, Shikaido days, I wonder, ikuo kunen, Sayonara Mata Itsuka, Ban Sanka, Sunny, Demon's Banquet, Fatal, Medicine, Konton Boogie, Be a Flower, Bibi Diba, of course, going to be there, Hololive original songs, Shunkan Heartbeat, Shinkiro, Help, Hollow Hawk, What an Amazing Swing, Future Island, and it looks like 3, the Roman numeral for 3. So that is the main thing that's going to be there. I hope we have a medley shuffle this year, top, because it's missing from this list. Anyways, the list is awesome. I'm guessing Bling Bang Bang Born, amazing set list. Looking forward to it. New Year's Eve is such a great event. Look forward to it every single year. So yeah, it's good that they're doing it. And and of course people are very, very excited for it, and I'm going to try to watch it as well, and I'm going to be trying to do my stuff for New Year's Eve as well. Ozara Police, as is shown here, is done every single year. Ozara Police 2024, Shuba, starting at 9 p.m. today. Sky Police 2024, distribution location. This was the actual official one. You can see them here. They're going all from Ali, Kareji Ali, to, you know, having them in jail. And then you have Luna, who's also in jail, and, you know, showing things that they had done before. Fuamoko twins in jail as well, and you know, them behind bars. Let me see if I can show you them behind bars here. They didn't show. For some reason they didn't show. There we go. There's a little bit there. There you are. And we have Bibu, who's here, of course, with their glasses, and every single one of them, of course, Pekora is always in jail. She's always in jail for one thing or another. She is our lovely war criminal. Then we have, you know, all of the other ones. You have, of course, Okayu and others. And let me just show you the verdicts for each and every one of them. Ali is guilty. Luna is innocent. Fuamoko is guilty. Bibu is innocent as always. Pekora, expected, guilty. Kanade, expected, guilty. And then you have, of course, guilty from Okayu. Guilty by Vivi and Bei. And then you have each and every one of their wanted posters right here. You have Flair's wanted poster, Chloe's wanted poster, Shirishiro Botan's wanted poster, and Ririka's wanted poster. Then you also have, of course, Kanata, Gigi, and of course, Polka as their wanted posters as well. It's very fun. That's how Peko tried to play cute after seeing how Bibi pulled it off, but instantly got guilty by chats the moment she showed up. There's basically zero chance that Pekora is going to be declared as innocent on anything. Of course, she's always Pekora. She's always Pekora, and is always going to be that way. It's the way it's always going to be that way. It's always going to be that way. And of course, this is wonderful to see, and of course, going to show you the rest right there. It says, on this occasion, as a representative of Ozara Police International Department, I would like to offer my apologies. Can't believe something like this happened. However, the Ozara Police will do their best in the future. We will do our best to protect the safety and future. Thank you for your hard work this year. And of course, Ozara says against Ozara Subaru, thank you so much to everyone who performed, everyone who watched, and Hakos. We will do our best next year with the aim of making even more arrests. We look forward to your reports next year as well. And finally, they did an amazing job. The average was 120 and the max, the peak was 130K. The likes-dislikes ratio was actually pretty darn good. Live chats was good. They didn't make any Japanese yen because I think they didn't have it monetized. I think they didn't monetize that one. So that's fine. That's absolutely normal. It's expected even. So it is good to see that. And I did want to show you the full picture of everything there. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I try to showcase small and up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, languages, types. Everything is very welcome. And of course, I do this to bring positivity. I have been the victim of a lot of negativity in the VTubing sphere, a lot of backstabbing from old friends and things like that. I do not want to perpetuate that in this year or in 2025, wherever it does happen. I do not want that to happen in the future. So that's why I do this. Valentime is an audio engineer, voice actor, host of the VOD, EN Vtuber, and art by these people as well. What are you talking about of the VOD? It's basically they have a talk show that goes on with VTubers and such like that. And of course, we have their most recent stuff. Let's take a look at something that they have here.
What the hell?
Come on, get it.
Rolled like netcode is
get
what
in
we
there.
need.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did you have to moan that?
Oh my god, yeah, you did.
Wow. This one.
We got him too used to moaning today.
Yeah, I think.
There you go. So did a little bit of that stuff. Now we're going to take a look at their About Me page, their About Me side, their About Me section, whatever you want to call it. And here we have, everyone, my name is Sebastian Valentine. My friends call me Val, so that means you can call me Val. I suppose you can say that I'm a variety streamer, as my content ranges from playing video games to watching videos to doing karaoke. Easygoing guy who enjoys playing with friends. I also enjoy Dr. Pepper a lot. Come stop by and throw a couple of cans. And of course, that is the ones that they have available, as well as their YouTube channel, which I will show you right now. This is the YouTube channel that they have. It has 740 subscribers, and it's basically kind of like a VOD and other repository, since, as you know, as I have mentioned many times before, Twitch does not really save the VODs very well. So he has actually taken the Twitch VODs and actually put them in as videos, and you can see that all there, of course, with little shorts and introductions and things like that. It is a nice place to have as a repository because, like I said, they keep all your stuff while Twitch does not. So I do hope, Sebastian, that you are able to get some growth from this, able to get some more eyes, and thank you as well for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.